Hello and welcome back to the channel. You and I know about the importance of saving. However, for some reason or the other, saving money is one of the most impossible, most difficult things to do. This is perhaps one of the reasons why a lot of you have left suggestions in my comments section suggesting that I make a video on how to save. In our video today, we are going to concentrate on not only how to save, but 5 easy tips that actually work. Now, there's a lot of information about saving, but these tips that you're going to get in this video are tips that are actually easy to do and anyone can actually put them into action. This is results-oriented preparation. Thank you for tuning in. Make sure you watch till the end. If you're new to the channel, consider subscription, and if you are already a returning viewer, thank you for supporting the channel. Tip number 1 is track your money. One of the most important things to do on the journey to savings is to make sure that you track your money. This means listing down where your money is going. Every aspect of your income. It doesn't matter how little the expenditure might be. Track your money, have a record where you list down each of the expenses where your money went. One of the easiest things to do when you are especially listing where the money is going, you could perhaps go to your bank account and then look at the bank statement. For example, if you are buying, if there are any purchases made or payments made using your card or any electronic spending that you perhaps did in that month, that will reflect in your bank statement. So first and foremost, track your spending. List down where each and every cent went. Tip number 2, now that you are done with listing your spending, this becomes perhaps one of the most important steps in working how to save. You need to create a budget. Simply put, a budget is a financial plan that tracks your income and your expenditure. So in this case, you need to categorize your expenditures. For example, how much of your income is going towards rent, how much is going towards groceries, entertainment, and so forth. So in those categories, you list down exactly where the money went, how much it was, and then according to priority, prioritize, starting with the bigger expenses, trickling down to the smaller ones. Now, why is a budget important? Now, one of the statements that I like is from an unknown source. It states that not planning is planning to fail. If you are planning to save, you need to have a concrete plan that will help you get the kind of results that you want. Obviously, there's a goal that you are pursuing. That goal can only work if there is a solid plan and a strategy on how to do it. So a budget is one of those things that will help you to do that. Now, nowadays, there are a lot of other tools that you can use. There are apps that can help you create your very own budget. Now, it's up to you which tools you want to use, but whatever you choose something that you are comfortable with, something that is easier and something that does not take time. The easier it is, the more motivated you're going to be to go through that particular budget. Tip number 3 is the sneaky save. Now, what that means is that you need to start small. Start wherever you are. Always people are looking for big chunks to perhaps save on a month-to-month basis. Sometimes this might be difficult. Maybe there are some debts that need to be paid, some other obligations and stuff like that. So, which leaves very little for you to save. Start where you are. It might maybe begin with you cutting down on eating out, instead going to work on a day-to-day basis. In a week, make sure that most of those days you are perhaps carrying a lunch box that you that can help you cut down on the expenditures on lunch. Now, no matter how small it might be, in the longer term, all these small gains will add up to something huge. So start where you are. Start as small as you can. The trick and the secret is to start immediately. Start now. Tip number 4 is ditch the impulsive buy. Now, it's one of the triggers for most people is, the decorations on shop windows sell 75% off, 50% off. It triggers them to go and buy something that they did not plan for. Perhaps you're walking in a mall or through a certain shop that you like. You see those decorations inviting you to come in. Usually, at the end of the day, you find yourself at home with bags of goods that you did not plan for, and certainly in most cases that you do not really need. So instead of being an impulsive buyer, if you are really planning to save and want to build your savings, the best thing will be stop, reflect, and think exactly, do you really need this? Sometimes it might take you delaying that purchase, maybe 24 hours or even more. The more you reflect on it, the more you see that it is perhaps not necessary, and therefore that particular part of the budget will go towards your spending. Tip number 5 is automate your savings. This might involve you linking with your bank and making sure that first and foremost you pay yourself. Now, if it is automated saving, it means that as soon as the income comes in, a certain amount goes to your particular savings. Therefore, you won't really miss this. You won't fail to do so, because that will be one of the priorities when the income comes in. This will help you to continue doing it without putting so much effort and mental energy into it. The bonus tip will be reward yourself. What that means is, on reaching a goal, make sure that you reward yourself in order to motivate yourself to keep going. Once you are seeing these benefits and you are benefiting from it, it will motivate you to continue on that journey to expenditure. Remember that savings is a journey, is not a race. Finally, be patient, stick to your plan, and celebrate your gains. If you've got any other tips on how to save, please leave them in the comments down below. Otherwise, thank you for watching. This is results-oriented preparation. Please like, share the videos, and subscribe if you have not yet subscribed. This is results-oriented preparation, where early preparation equals excellent results. We'll see you in the next one.